what kind of education and training does one need to work in the pharmaceutical industry?
To work in the industry.
In the industry.
So whether it's managing a pharmacy or actually being a pharmacist.
No. This
Or
is manufacturing.
Oh, manufacturing. Okay,
in
okay.
the industry.
Mm-hmm.
So, do I need an engineering background, electronics background, chemistry background? If my background is chemical engineering, do I fit in there? You know, and so what sort of training programs are coming up to pull people? Because that is one area that there is a gap. We have a growing industry, but the human resource to now operate the industry, there's a certain gap there. So the development of that will be discussed as a session. And that, in my viewpoint, will be something of general interest. But then other things like, you know, active pharmaceutical ingredients and how do suppliers interact with buyers, that will be more or less very, very industry specific.
And for you, what do you want your attendees or the people who are participating, what do you expect them to take away and benefit from this summit that's taking place?
So for the audience that we are primarily focused on, which is the pharmaceutical manufacturing industry.
Manufacturing, okay.
Yeah, specifically for that audience, we feel that, you know, it's an opportunity to make business connections and interact with the suppliers of these technologies that the industry needs. And likewise, on the conference side, it's an opportunity to, add in their viewpoints on issues around pharmaceutical sector development and areas where they need assistance. So that's one part. For generally people who are involved within the pharmaceutical sector, like wholesale, like retail, like distribution, that's
so
a
they
really
can
good,
benefit from it as well.
Absolutely, that's a really good opportunity for them to interact again with visitors who are coming from across the world. So we have people registered from Spain, from Argentina, from the UK, from Germany, so those from South Africa. So there are companies that are coming from these regions that will be represented, and it's an opportunity to discuss business opportunities for their companies.
So it seems like one big networking platform.
Absolutely, I think for us that's the primary objective is to connect people. So hence we are locating the summit and the exhibition in the same place. I think that provides a really good opportunity for business, but also to interact with the public sector. So Ministry of Health, Trade and Industry, and policymakers.
But before we quickly wrap up, I want to ask both of you guys. You kind of answered it in yours. I just want to ask you, what do you want people to take away, walk out the door with, or how can they take advantage of this summit coming up? If they're not too interested, what can make them get up off their feet and say, I'm going to attend this summit? You can go ahead, Dr. Latte.
So for the people in the industry, this is an opportunity is opportunity bar none, because you are interacting with suppliers, you're interacting with your peer, everything else. We have the African companies coming from Kenya, from Nigeria, from Cote d'Ivoire, all over. So it's an opportunity to interact. For the general public, it's an opportunity to see what goes on in the pharmaceutical industry, what actually goes into making medicines. You won't see it per se, but you will see the components.
And that's what I'm not understanding.
You see the big picture.
Behind the scenes.
That's it.
And do you have any last words before we wrap up? I know it starts on the 11th.
Yes.
All the way to the 13th, the summit. So do we have details on time? How can we get more information on the upcoming summit and registration?
Sure. So two things. If you want to visit the exhibition, you can go onto our website for more information, which is at www.africapharmasummit.com.
Pharma Summit. Okay.
AfricaPharmaSummit.com. And it's at the Movenpick, so people are very much welcome to turn up. the event itself starts from 11, 12, 13th of February, and they can register on site.
Okay.
And we start very early in the morning from 10 o'clock for the exhibition.
Okay, so are there different like conferences, group lessons they can register for? It's just for the whole general summit. Like,
so they will be able to register for access to all the technical seminars that I mentioned once they are on site, and they can also do that via the website. There's our contact information on the website here in Ghana, and people are more than welcome to contact us if they want to find out more information.
Okay, thank you. And for more information on the Africa Pharmaceutical Summit, go ahead and check out their website. You are still watching Breakfast TV. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back.